Hello man, I'm Ed Tudor-Pole from the Crystal Maze, and I was the maze master. Well, it's funny you should ask that, because I was put up for the audition by my agent, which was held in Harlow, where the set is built. And in the car on the way to Harlow, the driver said to me, "I'm a very lucky driver." And he told me about other people he'd taken to auditions
This is quite low.
who had been successful.
I'm just going to take
I said, "Oh good." Well, I wasn't that worried, because I'd never seen the Crystal Maze, so I looked at it as a shot to nothing. I do. I turned up. I was the new bloke, but they all seemed friendly enough. And one of them said, "Yeah, you'll be alright as Prime Minister." So they were nice and friendly. I think I do. We had medieval. Well, they used to call it, well, it was ocean, which we'd called, maybe I don't. There was medieval, Aztec, and then the underwater ship. They called that something. Was that ocean? And then, what was the other one? Aztec, ocean, medieval, oh yeah, and the spaceship. The modern spaceship, but that's probably not what they called the zones. But I remember the spaceship. Well, it was very modern. And we could fly into the future. I totally remember that. Yeah, that was amazing. Not many people can do that, man. About 6, I think. About 6. Well, it took me... The first day was 13 hours on set, doing all the games, going through it all. After 13 hours we'd be done. I'd go to my dressing room and have the complimentary bottle of wine. The next day I'd be very tired and I'd lie in my hotel room writing the script for the next day. And in that day, the contestants would all do their close-ups of hands, things like that, you know. So I was one day off, one day on. One day off, one day on, one day off. So I did that until we'd done 14 episodes, which by my maths makes that 28 days. Well, there was weekends as well. It was filmed in the aircraft hangar near Harlow, but it was always done in winter time. Like November, and summer it was absolutely freezing, so you could see, if you look closely, you could see the breath coming out of our mouths because it's so damn cold. And in the Aztec zone, which is meant to be tropical, you know, it's freezing. I'm having to pretend that it's hot. So there's a bit of acting going on there in the Aztec zone. So it's jolly chilly, and it was near Harlow. Well, I wasn't sure whether I should even accept the job, because I'd been in Temple Tudor and the punk rock thing, and I thought, are they going to think I've sold out if I accept the Crystal Maze job? So I didn't know if it was cool enough to do. Then I asked all my mates, all my punk mates, my skinhead mates, my biker mates. They all said, "Yeah, you got to do it, Ed, you got to do it." So I did, but I said to them, "I want to design my own costume." They said, "Yes, you can do that." "I want to write my own words." "Yes, you can do that." I thought, well, there's no reason to say no. But I'd just been in a film called Princess Caribou when the audition came up, so I was in 18th century mode. So I designed my own costume. That's why it's all a bit 18th century, because I'd just been in that film, Princess Caribou, which I'd never seen. It might be good. I'd been working as an actor up till then, but when I accepted the job at the Crystal Maze, all the acting jobs stopped immediately. Because they don't give bit parts to a game show host. And I never liked acting anyway, so I was rather glad to escape it by that method. So what I did after the Crystal Maze was I reared my son. I gave him a father because I was about, and the money from the maze paid for him. So, you know, I looked after him for the first 5 years, or 7 years or so, which, you know, if you look after children for the first 7 years, they'll be alright. So that's what I did. Then, I've just been writing my autobiography. It tells you all the answers there. But no, music's always been my first love. But it was funny because I went to drama school and then I left drama school and I was going up for auditions, not getting anything. And I thought, well, hang on. I wasn't that surprised. I thought, why are they going to want to give some skinny 21-year-old just out of drama school like me some job in the theatre in the provinces, you know, holding a spear? And they didn't. But the punk rock thing was going on at the time. So it didn't take me long to think, hang on, never mind the acting. I want to join a punk rock band. So I looked, sort of looking in the stage for auditions, I looked in the Melody Maker, an audition for some new wave band. So that's how I made the first steps in that direction. Our most popular song was The Swords of a Thousand Men, which at the time was a massive hit, sold 350,000. And we were in the top 10, it was all very exciting. But then when we were at concerts, for some reason, bizarrely, they were often, you know, not full, half empty indeed sometimes. I was very depressed. I thought, goodness me, what more do I need to do? We're in the blooming top 10 and we're still not packing out the concert. What's going wrong? But then many years later I found out that everybody who bought Swords of a Thousand Men was 12. So 350,000 12-year-olds bought the song, nobody else. They couldn't go to the gigs, they were in bed. So when I found that out, I was very relieved, you know what I mean? Very relieved. Well, in the pandemic, like many other people, I thought I might as well write me memoirs because no one's working. It's taken a long time, you know, still working on them, but I'm getting there now. And I've tried to make it as fascinating as possible. No boring bits. No boring bits, that's the clue. When the Crystal Maze faded out and the acting jobs had dried up, I was a bit stuck and the money had run out. But I've always had my guitar, so I started going out and doing one-off rock and roll one-man music shows. I've been doing that over 15 years, built it up, I'm pretty good. That's what I do now. I'm going to be down the rehearsal room next week because we're shortly going to play Portsmouth. I've got plenty of concerts booked up for the year, and that's my job. I'm a singer and a guitar player, and a public entertainer, and I'm very happy doing that instead of being an actor or something like that. I don't like that. Well, you're most welcome, Andrew. It's been interesting talking about the old days, and I hope your viewers enjoyed it, and I hope you and they come to the next show. It's funny that what I really do is the most secret thing about me. But I love playing the guitar and writing songs that everybody likes to hear. It's just like the Beatles, I suppose. So you're most welcome, Andrew. Thank you.